Shalom, my friend. I want to ask you a question that most people are afraid to answer. Do you believe in luck? Most people think that luck is a random lightning bolt that strikes a few chosen individuals while leaving everyone else in the dark. They see a billionaire and say, he got lucky. They see a business take off and say, they were in the right place at the right time. But let me tell you a secret that the Torah has known for thousands of years. Luck is not an accident. Luck is an output. In the spiritual world, what you call luck is actually a specific frequency of recognition. You are currently surrounded by millions of dollars of opportunity, but you cannot see them because your software is not programmed to recognize them. Today, I am going to teach you the strategy of the 100 blessings, and I will show you how to spend just 60 seconds a day to manufacture good luck on demand. I am Rabbi Boaz, the Torah Life Strategist. Welcome to this masterclass on algorithmic abundance. You see, most people are living in a state of spiritual blindness. They are walking through a field of diamonds while complaining about the dust on their shoes. In the Torah, we are taught a very specific requirement. A person must say 100 blessings every single day. Most people think this is a religious chore. They think God needs the compliments. But the Creator of the universe does not need your praise. You need the practice. The 100 blessings are not a gift to God. They are a daily software update for your brain. They are a calibration tool designed to move you from the frequency of lack to the frequency of having. By the time we are finished today, you will understand how to use this ancient algorithm to force the universe to reveal its hidden treasures to you. Let's look at the theology of luck. In the Hebrew language, the word for luck is mazel. This word is a profound strategic code. It is an acronym for 3 words: Makam, place; Zman, time; and Limud, learning or preparation. True luck is what happens when the right preparation meets the right place at the right time. If you are missing any of these 3 components, the mazel does not flow. Most people wait for the place and time to appear, but they never do the preparation. They are like a radio that is tuned to a dead station, wondering why they don't hear music. The 100 blessings are the tuning knob. They calibrate your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information. When you perform this 60-second ritual, you are telling your brain, ignore the noise, show me the signal, show me the mazel. Why 100? In the Torah, the number 100 represents a full vessel. It represents the completion of a cycle. When you say 100 blessings, you are performing a full system scan of your reality. You are acknowledging the code in your food, the code in your breath, the code in your relationships, and the code in your commerce. The sages teach that a person who does not say blessings is like a thief. Why? Because they are consuming the resources of the king without acknowledging the source. When you act like a thief, you trigger the law of restriction. You feel like the world is against you. But when you acknowledge the source 100 times a day, you become a partner. A partner has access to the internal data of the company. A partner sees the deals before they are public. This is how the 1% operates. They don't have luck. They have access. Think about the physics of recognition. Have you ever decided to buy a specific car, let's say a white SUV, and suddenly you see white SUVs everywhere? Did everyone buy a white SUV at the same time? No, they were always there. You were just blind to them. Your brain was filtering them out as irrelevant data. My friend, your bank account is empty because opportunities for wealth are currently being filtered out of your brain as irrelevant data. You are staring at a gold mine and seeing a pile of dirt. The 100 blessings force your brain to tag goodness as relevant. When you spend 60 seconds identifying what is already working in your life, you break the poverty filter. You are manufacturing luck by simply allowing your eyes to see what the Creator has already placed in front of you. The first step of the algorithm is the 60-second momentum burst. Most people start their day by recognizing what is wrong. I'm tired. I'm late. I'm broke. This sets your internal search engine to find more things that are wrong. You are essentially Googling for problems. And the universe is a perfect search engine. It will provide you with millions of results. To manufacture good luck, you must override the search query. For the next 7 days, the moment you wake up, I want you to perform a gratitude audit for exactly 60 seconds. You must find 10 things that are functioning in your life. It doesn't have to be great things. It can be small things. My eyes open. I have water. I have a phone. I have a thought. Each thank you is a key being turned in a lock. You are opening the gates of recognition. Second step is the braka pivot. In Hebrew, the word for blessing is braka. It shares the same root as the word beracha, which means a pool of water or a spring. A blessing is not a static statement. It is a valve that you open to let the water flow. When you encounter a challenge during your day, a deal that stalls, a bill that arrives, a person who is difficult, most people react with a curse. They say this is bad. I'm unlucky. This closes the valve. The strategist uses the pivot. Even in the challenge, you find a braka. You find one thing to be grateful for. I am grateful I have the skills to solve this. I am grateful I am in the game. This small pivot prevents the bad luck from stagnating. It keeps the water moving. It prevents the knot from forming in your spiritual plumbing. Let's look at the story of King David. David was a man who lived in a state of constant war. He had enemies on every side. He was betrayed by his son. He was hunted in the desert. How did he become the wealthiest and most powerful king? He was the one who instituted the 100 blessings. He realized that the only way to survive the chaos of the physical world was to maintain a high-frequency connection to the spiritual world. He didn't wait for the war to end to be happy. He blessed God in the cave. He blessed God in the battle. Because he maintained the frequency of blessing, the Mazel had no choice but to follow him. The right time and the right place found David because David was always prepared in his spirit. You are waiting for your palace to arrive so you can be grateful. David was grateful so that the palace could arrive. Now I want to address the entropy of complaining. Complaining is the spiritual equivalent of pouring salt on a fertile field. It kills the soil. It ensures that nothing new can grow. In the Torah, the generation that left Egypt was condemned to wander in the desert for 40 years. Why? Not because they were wicked, but because they were complainers. They had seen the greatest miracles in history, the splitting of the sea, the manna from heaven, yet they focused on the lack of water or the taste of the food. Their recognition algorithm was broken. They were blind to the miracle. Because they could not see the luck they already had, they were denied the luck of the promised land. Many of you are wandering in the desert of the middle class because you are addicted to the frequency of complaint. You are poisoning your own mazel. The third step of the strategy is the value scan. Wealthy people look for value. Poor people look for cost. To manufacture good luck, you must train your brain to see the value in every interaction. When you meet someone, don't ask, what can they do for me? Ask, what is the blessing in this person? When you look at a problem in your business, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is the hidden profit in this friction? This is the 100 blessings in action. You are constantly scanning for the profit. In Kabbalah, we call this raising the sparks. There are sparks of wealth hidden in every difficulty. The average person walks past the spark. The strategist finds the spark, blows on it, and turns it into a fire. Luck is simply the ability to see the spark that others ignore. I want you to consider the law of the first 10. The way you spend the first 60 seconds of any encounter determines the mazel of that encounter. When you walk into a meeting or a store or your own home, for the first 60 seconds, you must silently bless the environment. You must recognize 3 things that are right in that space. This creates an energetic welcome. It lowers the resistance of the people around you. It makes you magnetic. People will say, I don't know what it is about him, but I want to work with him. They call it charisma. I call it the frequency of the 100 blessings. You are broadcasting wholeness instead of lack, and the world is starving for wholeness. You become the prize in every room because you are the only one not asking for anything. Let's address the skeptic. Rabbi, it's just positive thinking. How can saying thank you change my revenue? This is where you are wrong. It is not positive thinking. It is strategic calibration. Think about a sniper. Before he takes a shot, he must calibrate for wind, for distance, for gravity. If he is off by 1 millimeter, he misses the target. Your intent is your calibration. If your intent is lack, you will always miss the target of wealth. Even if the opportunity is right in front of you, you will pull the trigger at the wrong time. By practicing the 100 blessings, you are zeroing your scope. You are ensuring that your internal world is perfectly aligned with the target of abundance. When the mazel appears, when the right time and right place arrive, you will be ready to act with 100% precision. Consider the mystery of the 99. There is a famous teaching that the Hebrew word for blessing, braka, has a numerical value that hints at increase, but there is also a warning. If you have 99 blessings but you are missing the 100th, the vessel is not complete. The 100th blessing is the blessing of the now. Most people are waiting for the future. I'll be lucky when I get the promotion. I'll be lucky when I win the lawsuit. This is conditional luck. And conditional luck is weak. True mazel is unconditional. It is the ability to say, I am the luckiest person on earth right now exactly as I am. This declaration forces the universe to justify your statement. It creates a cognitive dissonance in the spiritual world. The universe says, he says he is lucky, but his bank account is low. We must fix the bank account to match his frequency. Here is the good luck checklist. 1 60-second gratitude audit upon waking. 2 the pivot during every daily frustration. 3 the value scan in every person you meet. 4 silently blessing every room you enter. 5 recognizing 100 functioning realities per day. 6 eliminating all poverty spells, complaints from your speech. 7 ending the day with a harvest review. What mazel found me today? This is your construction plan for your new identity. It takes zero money. It takes almost zero time, but it requires the discipline of a king. You are moving from a state of reactive survival to a state of proactive architecture. You are building the inner room where the mazel is stored. When the architect sees a finished room, he sends the furniture. When he sees a calibrated soul, he sends the opportunity. I want you to leave a comment below right now. Type the words, my mazel is flowing. By typing those words, you are making a public declaration that you have moved from accident to architecture. You are signaling that you are ready to manage the abundance that is already surrounding you. I will read these comments, and I will hold the frequency of recognition for this community. We are building a tribe of Torah Life Strategists who understand that the small keys open the great gates. Your recognition is the small key. If you can master the key, you can rule the city. Do not let one more day pass as a blind man in a field of diamonds. Reclaim your vision. Dislodge the filters of lack. Invite the king. The mazel is ready. The table is set. The shefa is descending. Your only job is to open your eyes and see it. Think about the first hour principle. When you wake up, before you check your phone, your mind is a blank slate. If you check the news, you are writing chaos on your slate. If you check social media, you are writing envy on your slate. If you perform the 60-second gratitude audit, you are writing dominion on your slate. This first minute crystallizes the energy of the entire day. It is the seed of your 24 hours. A healthy seed produces a healthy tree. If you start your day with recognition, the rest of the day will be a series of lucky coincidences. You will find the parking spot. You will get the yes from the client. You will avoid the accident, not because you are special, but because you are tuned. You have adjusted your antenna to the success broadcast. Let's address the hidden profit in friction. Every time something goes wrong, there is a hidden gift inside it. This is the Gamzu El Tova. This too is for the good strategy. When a deal falls through, the average person says, I'm so unlucky. The strategist says, thank you for the protection. There must be a better deal coming or a disaster I just avoided. This is the 100 blessings in its highest form. It is the ability to bless the obstacle. When you bless an obstacle, you dissolve its power over you. You turn the wall into a bridge. Most people are stopped by the wall. The billionaire rabbi walks over the bridge. By recognizing the potential good and the bad, you become unstoppable. You have effectively immunized yourself against bad luck. Everything that happens to you becomes fuel for your growth. I want you to think about the atmosphere of your home. If you walk into your house and all you see are the things that need fixing, the leaky faucet, the dirty carpet, the peeling paint, you are cursing your sanctuary. You are telling your home you are not enough. And your home will reflect that energy back to you in the form of stress and exhaustion. For 60 seconds tonight, walk through your home and bless the things that work. Thank you for this roof. Thank you for this bed. Thank you for this light. This consecration of space changes the molecular frequency of your environment. It makes your home a battery that recharges you rather than a drain that exhausts you. Wealthy people live in recharging environments. Poor people live in draining environments. You can change your atmosphere tonight with just 60 seconds of recognition. Consider the coin law again. When you find a penny on the street, what do? Most people walk past it. They think it's just a penny, it's not worth my time. This is a strategic blunder. A penny is a messenger of the king. It is a test of your recognition algorithm. If you do not respect the small luck of a penny, why should the universe trust you with the great luck of $1 million? The strategist stops. He picks up the penny. He says a blessing. He acknowledges the flow. By respecting the smallest unit of wealth, you prove your identity as a steward. You show the architect that your resolution is high. You see the details. And God is in the details. Pick up the penny and you will eventually pick up the portfolio. I want to give you a story of a man named Isaac. He was a merchant who felt cursed. Every investment he made went sideways. He felt like he had a black cloud over his head. He came to me and asked for a miracle prayer. I told him, I will not give you a prayer. I will give you a lens. I told him to do the 100 blessings for 30 days. Specifically, he had to find 100 things a day to be grateful for and write them in a ledger. For the first 3 days, he struggled. By day 10, he was excited. By day 20, he called me and said, Rabbi, it's a miracle. I just found a partnership opportunity that has been sitting in my email for 2 months. I just never saw it until today. The luck didn't arrive. The blindness left. He was finally qualified to see the deal. Think about the receipt of the soul. A blessing is the receipt you give to the universe for the goods received. If you receive a product from a store but refuse to acknowledge the transaction, the store will eventually stop serving you. Many of you have been blacklisted by the storehouse of heaven because you are defaulting on your gratitude. You are taking the health, the air, and the opportunity without paying the simple currency of recognition. The 100 blessings are your account settlement. They keep your credit score high in the heavenly court. When your spiritual credit is high, the windows of heaven open automatically. You don't have to beg for a loan of mazel. You have earned it through your consistency. Pay your debts of gratitude, and the Creator will increase your limit of abundance. Let's summarize the strategic logic. 1. Luck is the output of recognition. 2. The 100 blessings are a daily software update for the brain. 3. Mazel luck requires preparation, place, and time. 4. Gratitude is the tuning knob for the success broadcast. 5. Complaining is a poverty spell that poisons the soil. 6. Recognition of small luck, the penny, leads to great luck, the empire. 7. The 60-second morning audit is the most productive minute of your day. This is not a superstition. This is a sophisticated system of behavioral psychology and spiritual mechanics. It is the user interface fix for your soul. It is the hardware update for your life. Most people are trying to run wealth software on poverty hardware. Your recognition algorithm is the hardware. Clean the lens. Update the system. I want you to take this seriously. Tonight, before you go to sleep, do not close your eyes until you have found 10 sparks from your day, 10 things that functioned. Don't look for the highs, look for the constants. Feel the weight lift off your chest as you shift your focus. Feel the dignity return to your mind. You are a child of the King. You are a Torah Life Strategist. You do not live in a world of accidents. You live in a world of design. And the designer is looking for partners who can appreciate the craftsmanship. When you become an appreciator, you become an acquirer. Every time you say thank you, you are saying more of this, please. And the universe always obeys the order of a grateful heart. I believe in you. I believe in the architecture of your soul. I know that the person listening to this is ready for a breakthrough. You wouldn't have found this video if you weren't search-aligned. The algorithm of the universe brought you here because you have been crying out for a change in luck. Well, here is the change. It's in your eyes. It's in your mouth. It's simple, it's tactical, and it's powerful. Do the work. Lay the bricks. Untie the knots. Clear the lens. The covenant of salt is waiting to preserve your success. The windows of heaven are waiting to pour the blessing, but you must be able to recognize the rain when it falls. I am Rabbi Boaz. Your soul is the blueprint. Your life is the construction. Now, go find your 100 sparks and watch what the Creator does with a man who finally knows how to see. Remember, the world is loud, but the Torah is quiet. The billionaire moves in the quiet. The strategist moves in the quiet. In the silence of your own mind, as you count your blessings, you are having a conversation with the master of the world. You are saying, I am ready, I am tuned, I am a partner. That conversation is worth more than 1,000 prayers of begging. It is a prayer of alignment. It is the only prayer that is guaranteed an immediate response. Tomorrow morning, when you step out of your door, notice the sky. Notice the opportunities. Notice the people who want to help you. You are no longer the same person. You are a person who has reclaimed their sight. You are a person with a mazel that is manufactured by design. The law of the blessing is now working for you instead of against you. Next week, we are going into the strategy of the silent word and how to use the Hebrew letters to code your environment for protection. We will learn the cryptography of the soul. But this week, your mission is the algorithm. Your mission is the 100 blessings. Do not skip this. Do not think you are above it. Even the high priest had to recognize the source. Even Moses had to acknowledge the manna. Even you must manage your vision. I will see you in the comments. I will see your declaration. My mazal is flowing. And I will celebrate with you as the reports of your lucky breaks begin to flood in, because they will. It is a law. It is physics. It is Torah. May your week be filled with high-frequency recognition. May your sparks be bright, and may your wealth be as eternal as the salt. Final thought, look at your life one last time before you finish this video. Does it reflect the person you want to be? If not, change your search query. Stop searching for what is missing and start searching for what is given. Because what is given is the seed for what is coming. You are literally walking into your future. Make sure your vision is calibrated for greatness. Make sure your receiver is conducting light, not resistance. The world needs your success. Your family needs your abundance. The Creator needs your partnership. Stop being the bottleneck. Open the gate. Untie the knot. See the spark. The flow is coming. The sea is splitting. The dry land is appearing. Walk through with the confidence of a king. I am praying for you. I am with you. Let us build this life together, one blessing at a time, one spark at a time. Shalom, my friend. Shalom to you and to your entire house. Shalom. I am Rabbi Boaz. Your soul is the blueprint. Your life is the construction. Now, go manufacture your luck. Shalom.